Hi everybody, it's March 27th, Wednesday. Today is new comic book day, so I'll show you. I got Wolverine Madripoor Nights issue 2, Wolverine 46, and I'm just collecting it just to complete a series. I don't know, they should put more care into Wolverine, like Titan Comics is putting into Conan. I think Conan and Fire and Ice are the best, are my favorite comics going right now. Got Last Hunt Predator issue 2, which actually seems okay. And then I picked up this because it has Mike Allred on it. He does art, Batman Dark Age, and this is really good. It's not really a Batman story. It's a coming of age Bruce Wayne story, and they totally fudge with his origin, but it's pretty good. It's one of the better comics I've read recently. Like, when I go to the comic book store, I look at the comics and I was like, I don't want any of this. But this one was really good. So if you have any interest, and Mike Allred is just, Madman and just iZombie alone. So I'll just do a quick review because I watched something. I watched 1988's Uninvited, written and directed by Graydon Clark. Starring George Kennedy and Clu Gallagher. I want to say Clu Gallagher, but you know Clu from. Oh, damn it! Switch this tape over. Listening to Pagan Fire. I mean, you know Clu. You know Clu from Return of the Living Dead. That's where I know him from, but Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, The Offspring. So I watched this movie because I've always heard about it. I don't know how I missed it up until now, but it's the movie with the cat, where a little cat comes out of the cat's mouth and kills people, which is a really weird idea. So I was like, let me finally watch it, and I watched it, and it's terrible. The only thing good about it is George Kennedy and Clu. Clu's like really trying in this. So you see, there's a lab. The cat escapes. A fluffy orange cat, which doesn't look menacing or scary, or they don't even try to make it look scary. At least one thing about Pet Sematary is a good movie, but man, Church is effing scary. That one part where the dad walks into the garage and Church growls at him and his eyes are glowing. It's really like unnerving and kind of scary. Nothing like that here. Couldn't do anything, I guess. They could not do one scary cat scene. So this cat escapes from a lab, and they're like, we gotta get that. It's kind of unintentionally funny, but. And so then it cuts to these two slutty chicks. They're trying to, like, I guess, sleaze their way to mooch off anyone they can. So they meet this rich guy, and he invites them onto their yacht. An older rich guy who's working with George and Clu. Then the girls meet like three young guys who they want to bring along on the boat trip. They find the cat, and the cat's cool because it can like be nice. If you're nice to the cat, well, first if you're nice to the cat, it'll be cool. But then and they stop again. That's a good thing. So they find the cat and they bring it onto the boat, and then it starts killing people. So it's just a weird idea that it's a cat, and it'll open its mouth, and a little cat will come out of its mouth and kill you. It's like rip you to shreds. Oh, and it's poisonous or venomous. And at least the effects are pretty good and gruesome. Some decent gore, and it looks good. A lot of bleeding, and then when it infects you, and this is driving me crazy, driving me batty. When it infects you, like your body starts pulsing and bubbling, and also is another cat gonna pop out of him? No, they just die. But it looked cool. I thought, I think like pop or just bleed more. But for how bad this movie is, that was cool. Some good face ripping, and and it, the cat chews George Kennedy's like heel off. That was pretty sick. And then there's a part where this guy gets shot, and this is all on a boat. And he's messing around with this chick, and then like he's like, I can't feel my hand, and then they pull the blanket, and the cat's just gnawed like most of his fingers off. And then the guy's going, I'm poisoned, and he jumps off the boat and he pulls the dumb blonde off with him. Yeah, it's just this is not good. 30 minutes in, I was this is and I pretty much tuned out. Actually, though, the ending was pretty good. It turned into more like a survival, because they're like trying to ration out the food. The cat's hungry. The cat eats the food. They have no food. They're like, the girl's like, I'm starving. I think she says I lost 10 pounds already. But yeah, there's no need to watch it. I'll give it a 2 hands fate, just because of the effects and George Kennedy and Clue. And I was looking up there. I found this channel on YouTube. Oh my god! That's what you wanted to watch. I messed with a tape recorder. Oh my god! I ordered a new one. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I found this YouTube channel. It's all like made for TV movies. And George Kennedy came on a lot of movies, not like TV movies, theatrical movies shot on. And he's not really trying in this, but he's still good when he's like when he's laying on the sofa after he got his heel gnawed off. He's like, oh god, please god, no. But it's not worth it. Maybe if you could just see the gore scenes. I don't know if there's someone needs to do that. I'm sure someone like just make the gore clips of all these terrible movies, because Uninvited, cool title, and just a weird, wacky idea for a monster, like a cute little cat that's small, but then leaving little. I'm not gonna like say it should just maybe like it's a hulked out cat, and the cat just turns into a monster, because eventually it just comes out. First, it just comes out like the alien mouth and rips you up, but then towards the end, it's coming out. And then like the cat's unconscious, and it crawls back in. Maybe if the cat would have just hulked out and be like a little Hulk cat, but it doesn't matter. There's no point in watching this anyway, except for like the gore parts. And it's not like super gory either. It's decent. It made me think like there's really bad movies that have no gore and just like some blood, or like you just see like blood splashing through one. So at least this one had that, but it's still not worth watching. So finally, hopefully tonight I'm gonna start Promising Young Woman. I hope I really like it. I built this up so much in my head. And oh yeah, have you seen Late Night with the Devil yet? I don't think I mentioned that. There's some parts that actually, when I was sitting in the theater, made me uneasy, because they try to hypnotize people, and it's like you see that swirling circle thing, and I didn't want to look at it. I was like, oh man, yeah, it's kind of freaking me out, because I don't want to get hypnotized, which is good. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna go. I want to see it again, and hopefully it stays in the theater for another week. Don't tell my friend I said this, but I was telling my friend, dude, you gotta see it. And he's like, I want to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire before. I was like, really, man? Jesus Christ. But yeah, Uninvited. You could say that don't invite. Oh my God, don't invite the uninvited onto your screen. Yeah, it's just pointless. But I had to knock it out, so that's like 80s horror checked out, and it's 88. It seems like 85 maybe. Like this is just behind the times. They'd already like they didn't know what they were doing. But see how promising young woman turns out. I have a lot of promise for it. Okay, bye.